Aries. Sorry, I just had to restart there. So I've already drawn a little bit of cards, but I'm still going to draw a few more here. But so say hi, welcome. This is your end of the month reading from the 16th to the 30th. I hope everyone's having a good week. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, this is kind of a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Here, kind of get it cracking. All right, lots of king and queens coming out here. So let me just kind of feel this energy for you. Interesting kind of you might be dealing with a Scorpio here with kind of the death card, but I do have the King of Swords kind of coming out in the main energy. The King of Swords is kind of all about logic. Sorry for all the sound. It's about logic. It's someone that is using their intelligence, their brain a little bit here. Someone who could be, again, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But I have a feeling that this is kind of you in your energy this week. You are kind of seeing things logically, or more on the kind of the logic perspective of things here, Aries. But there's this other kind of energy popping up as well, this Queen of Cups, someone that's a little bit more nurturing, a little bit more of a motherly figure, a little bit of caring here. Again, this is not going to resonate for everyone here, but I see these two as kind of a match, or kind of two people that come together. Again, it seems like a relationship where one person is more logical and one person is more heart-based. I don't know if this is you and someone else, or if this is a relationship that you are dealing with right now. For some of you, I'm getting kind of parental vibes with this as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and then we have the Death card coming out after. And I'm not going to scare anyone here, because this could be just an ending of this cycle, or things not working out. Death just represents endings. I mean, sometimes it does represent physical death, but it's just kind of endings in general as well. Scorpio energy here. So it might be kind of the death of this partnership, or something like that, or the downturns kind of something ending here. I'm trying to get more on it. Can I get more? I also have the King of Pentacles coming out here. So many kind of different, it seems like, people or things here, Aries. I'm just kind of, let's see what this is. What is this kind of Page of Pentacles, Piece of Pentacles reversed. Valuing. Sorry, Aries, just trying to kind of read this. It feels like the energy in here, it feels like there's maybe kind of money, or some kind of like maybe a promotion, or kind of new job here that might be popping out for us, that we didn't work out, or we kind of didn't get the money that we were supposed to here. There's some kind of offer of money that we didn't get, but I don't see us kind of spiraling about it. I kind of see us more of valuing what we have created for ourselves, or valuing kind of what we have kind of made, or you know, the money that we do have right now with the Seven of Pentacles. Here it's just kind of saying that, you know, just because that didn't kind of go my way does not mean that I'm not rich, that I'm not having the financial things I want or deserve. It feels like you kind of have enough of that right now. I just kind of want to see what this kind of reading more is about. It's almost like I don't need it. Here I don't need that raise, or I don't need... I'm getting, especially in the financial sector, just like feeling kind of satisfied where you're at, and you don't want to kind of add more to yourself, or want to add, whether it's like more pressure or more money. You're just kind of like, actually I'm good, actually I'm kind of satisfied where I'm at right now. I'm not trying to overexert myself here, and that's what this King of Pentacles is all about. This person that also values money, but and what they're creating for themselves, but also kind of knowing that they kind of already have that, or appreciating them appreciating that. So I see you as a person that's kind of turning down this Ace of Pentacles here, turning down this offer, because it's like you value other things more than just more money, right? You're like, I'm kind of happy and I'm kind of stable where I'm at right now here. In that kind of sense. Maybe that has to do with this kind of, these two people up here, this King of Swords and this Queen of Cups energy. Cups being Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and King of Swords could be an air sign as well. But it feels like there might be a death or an end of a partnership here, and maybe you turning down some extra money in some kind of way. Interesting. Ten of Swords. It feels like there's this almost kind of this betrayal happening kind of in your social circle or around your friends. There's something that we're feeling backstabbed with, or feeling like someone maybe went behind our backs, or we're feeling like defeated against. It has to do with our social circle and our maybe our friend group happening here, Aries. Three of Cups kind of in reverse is all about that, is kind of all about dysfunction kind of in our social circles. So you might be kind of dealing with that right now as well, while you're kind of dealing with this stuff on top. Again, I'm seeing this Nine of Pentacles coming up. Nine of Pentacles is talking about our self-worth. So yes, even though you feel a little bit betrayed or stabbed in the back with this Ten of Swords here, I think you're going to value yourself and really understand and see yourself in a kind of a valuable way. So you're like, even though this happened, I'm not going to kind of let it affect me. I'm going to kind of move away from it here, and I'm going to kind of be in this space where I value myself and I appreciate myself and I love myself here. There is kind of something ending, but there is this kind of sense of unity with kind of in yourself, Aries, where you're just kind of just like, no, I'm good. And I think it's that almost like rush for more, or like wanting more so badly in life that you've kind of been going through, and then feeling like you're kind of being thankful at being like, here's your space, right? Is being like, this is kind of, you know, I have what I want here. This is like protecting your own energy and be like, no, I don't need more money. Like I'm good, and I like myself enough to not kind of be in this situation where I'm letting people around me or kind of in my social circles backstab me anymore. I'm good. I value myself. I'm kind of in a good spot here. And even if this kind of something is ending at the top here, again, I feel like you're kind of sitting in a good space because you're just like, you know what, that might have ended, but I'm doing well. Like I'm doing okay for myself here. Whatever kind of transitional things that you're going through now, they're just telling you to have strength, because it feels like things that are not aligned for you are slipping away here or leaving. And there's going to be this kind of fresh start for yourself here. And there was kind of you were kind of scared of this fresh start. You were scared of whatever this kind of new beginning was for you here. We have the Fool card in the reverse, which means we're just kind of scared about bringing something fresh, or like starting over, or bringing something new into our life here, Aries. But I think whatever kind of mental struggles you were having with that, you're going to release that in these kind of 2 weeks here. And the Strength card, Leo energy, is just telling you to have the strength to do that, you know? Have the strength to kind of stand up to your own mind, to stand up to your own fear here, and do things that are more for your soul, or more for your like overall good here. It's feeling like. It's weird. The energy I'm feeling is weird because it's feeling uneasy. Like right now, it's feeling a bit uneasy. And just because it's feeling uneasy, I don't want you to kind of be nervous, or want you kind of to be scared here, Aries. I think the uneasiness of maybe what the future will hold is something that we kind of really need to hold strength in right now. We really need to feel like, you know, the future might looks bright, you know, because it's like, I feel this kind of almost tiptoeing, or this kind of back and forth energy if you kind of are doing the right thing. But I think if you are valuing yourself and appreciating and valuing what you kind of have here going for yourself, you're going to be okay. Because those, yeah, always kind of going back to being like, you know, I will be okay, and in this new beginning, what it's ever going to bring on for you here, whatever you're kind of moving away from, whatever kind of fear was keeping you locked in place here, you're going to have the strength to finally move on from that and move away from it, because you are valuing yourself, because you are valuing your health, because you are valuing your time over maybe money or over someone else here. Victory, boom, Aries. Six of Wands, you're going to be victorious. Whatever this loop, whatever the situation was that it kind of kept going for you, you're going to be victorious over it, over this fear, and I love that for you. You're just going to... It feels great because, yes, it feels uneasy, but you're going to kind of evolve here, and you're kind of going to grow exponentially. Yeah, trusting things a bit more. Trusting yourself, it feels more like. Let's get one more card for this. You're making the wrong judgment. Your brain is a little bit clouded right now here. It's feeling like with this Page of Pentacles reversed, with the Judgment reversed and the Ace of Swords, us overthinking, us kind of overcomplicating things, us thinking negatively. It's almost like this feeling of not believing in ourselves in a weird way, because we're not like planting the seeds here. We're not kind of being like, what else can grow for us? You know, what can we create for ourselves? What kind of life do we want here? We're not kind of planting those seeds, starting those conversations with ourselves here, and we're making the wrong judgment call on it. There's something here that is being blocked by fear, or blocked thinking we can't do something, or that something is not for us, because it's this almost kind of mental kind of delusion that's kind of happening here, which again, at the bottom line, I think you will kind of get over, but it's just saying to kind of trust yourself a little bit more here, because we're making the wrong judgment on not starting something, or not kind of putting value into something here. Maybe this is an idea, maybe this is something that you've always wanted to do, but it feels like this overthinking about this one situation is we're making the wrong judgment call on it. And the Page of Pentacles is kind of all about planting a seed and seeing what grows. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse is kind of the opposite. It's kind of being like too scared to start that, or too scared of failure, or too scared to kind of feel like we want to have this almost like a new beginning. It's interesting. And that's why I feel like here, again, in the top, where it's just like you're denying this kind of raise or denying this offer, because you're kind of more about peace right now, Aries. It feels like you're more about, I kind of want my peace. I kind of want to just, you know, feel happy and stable, and feel like I'm not kind of lacking everything here, and just having some time to myself. It's feeling like as well, just like having some time for me. And I value that a lot more. Calling in some of, let's see here, pulling some oracle cards for you as well. For Aries, please. Okay. You got two energy oracles here. I feel like these 2 weeks, again, I just want to say this again, because I'm just kind of like, I feel like Aries, you're gonna be like, oh no, like what about these stuff that's not going my way, or things like that. This time for you, this uneasiness is exactly kind of what you need to be feeling right now, is exactly what you need to be going through, because your strength will get you through this, and you're gonna be like, wow, I'm proud I did that for myself. Change is kind of never easy, it's kind of unsettling, but if you're doing something for you, then that's kind of the most important part. If you're doing something for your soul here, that is the most important part. Right? You're like, okay, this might be not the easiest way, but it's going to be the way that's best for me. And that's what I feel like this is all about. So, the Starseed Oracle we got was, you're part of a soul team, call in support. Some stage we are each part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from the other to experience them individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your soul family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth as you. If you haven't experienced lifetimes together, your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to reincarnate at similar times to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know them and remember them from the moment you met. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror because in a way you are. Often you'll get out of your own way and help those in your star family, instinctively knowing that it's your right path. When a star family member dies, and honestly, this might be something you're going through right now with this death card, to be honest, Aries. A member dies, you feel it very deeply. Regardless of how long you knew them, a certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? This card comes up in a spread. It's likely that you've met someone who's a part of your star family, or you're about to. Do what you think is, who do you think is from your star family, or the same star family as you, and how can you call upon them for support? All right. We also have 2 energy oracles coming up here as well. So we got woman holding a heart reversed. This card reversed could indicate a state of being emotionally overwhelmed. This is kind of the 10 of Swords energy. And you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. It could also refer to a difficulty in family matter or a close friendship. If this is the case, it's time to let go and resolve things. There's a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence on your life. There may be jealousy, resentment, or even more subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment to the situation now. And always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. I'm emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy, stable people to me. Right, I think that's the important part. I'm emotionally calm and peaceful. That's what I was talking about, finding your peace, and this is kind of going to be about your peace. And I attract healthy and stable people to me. You also got the thinking woman. This card reverse could represent a difficult time for you in your own personal growth. That's why I was talking about the uneasiness. You may be feeling confused about your personal purpose or disconnected from your heart's true path. Look within and open up to your own guidance and trust intuition about what you need to learn or in order to move on. The thinking woman reverse could also indicate a woman who is misleading you or giving you misinformation of some sort. Be aware, set boundaries, and remember your own spirit is always your best guide. That's what we're saying. That's the most important line of this. Remember your own spirit is always your best guide. And I think that's what you're kind of finding out in these 2 weeks here. You're like, no, I'm doing things for me here. Like, I will kind of get through this situation, but I'm doing it for what I kind of want out of this life, what I deserve here as well. It feels like a very transformative time. It's just kind of the energy I'm getting, Aries. So that was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.